Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a great HIIT workout that is easy and quick and great for all levels. So first I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we're going into a nice deep squat and then stretching out to the side. So this is the easy version. If you want to make this harder, you can add a jump in the squat and then repeat the side leg lift. Making sure that our feet are nice and open here in this squat and that we are just keeping our stomach nice and strong. After that, we are just going to kick one leg and then kick the other one up into the air, and then we're going to come down to a plank and then jump back. So kind of a burpee but with some leg lifts at the beginning. After that, we are going to come onto our butt and we're going to do a few ab moves. All we're going to do is have our hands behind our head, and we are just going to lift the legs going down, touching the toes, knees together. And then we're going up with our butt and hips into the air, keeping the legs still slightly bent. And if you want to make this more difficult, you can lift the head, paying attention that our stomach is nice and engaged, so we're kind of pushing or tucking our belly button down to the ground. So now we're going to roll up and we're going to do this next move, which is kind of hard for your coordination, but don't worry, you'll get it after a few tries. So it's side lunge, side leg lift, squat, side leg lift, side lunge, and then repeat. And once again, if you want to make this more harder, you can add a little jump in the squat, so like so, but everything else stays the same. And once again, if you can't get this right the first few times, it's totally fine. It is kind of a little complicated at first, but then you get the hang of it. I know I messed up a little bit after a couple of times. And then our last move is going to be in a plank, and we're just going to kick our knee up to the chest, and then we're going to kick it to the elbows. So first to the knees and then to the elbows. So basically forward and then across. Alright, so that's it, and we're going to do a small warm-up. So just get up and we're just going to put our hands on our hips or wherever, and we're just going to go side to side with our neck, and let's go. So side to side, and now we're going to look side to side. You don't have to go at the same tempo as I am. You can take it as fast as you want. And now we're going to roll our shoulders back. Good, and roll them forward. And now we're going to grab our hands and we're just going to go up and down with them. Like so. And now we're going to hold the hands up and we're just going to twist our upper body, bending our knees so it's a little bit easier. And just trying to twist from the waist and not our hips. And let's go side to side now, still holding our hands, still keeping those knees bent. So now our hands are going to be behind our head and we're going to crunch our elbow to the knee, then we're going to lift the leg and crunch our elbow to the hip. So knee, then hip. So it's the opposite arm with the knee and then the same arm with the leg. Good, and other side, so crunch to the knee and then the hip, knee, then the hip. And let's do a few squats, so open up those legs and turn them out, and let's go. Just going nice and deep, nice and slow, no rushing here. And I'm bringing my hands forward, but you can do whatever you want with your hands. And let's keep those legs separated and turned out, and we're just going to lift from our toes, lifting the heels off the mat. Just warming up our whole leg here, so the thighs and the calves, and also your ankles while we're at it. And yeah, so now we're going to start. First, I'm just going to give you a break after this little warm up, and then we're going to start. So we're going to do 5 moves, and then we're going to do 60 seconds break, and then 5 moves again, and we're going to do this for 5 rounds. All right, let's get ready. We're gonna start with the squat side leg lift, and let's go. So squat, side leg lift. Good. And if you want to make this more difficult, like I said, you can add the jump in the squat. And there's no rush. If you want to do just the squats in the first few rounds and then the jump in the later rounds, then that's totally up to you. Listen to your body and what it wants. And let's go down, and we are going to jump up, and then we are going to lift the legs back into plank, lifting the legs. Alright, now let's come down after this and onto our butt, and we're just going to do the little ab series. So we're going to go down with our legs, up and down, and then up with our hips. And if you want to make this more difficult, then lift the head, but if you don't, then leave the head on the mat. And I am taking this at my own pace, and you should too. If you want to take these moves slower, then please do. I am doing it a little bit quicker because that feels right for me in that moment, but you should do what feels right for you. So now let's come up and let's go side lunge. Lift the leg, squat, lift the leg, side lunge. Lift the leg, squat. All right, and let's come down after this one. And let's go. We're gonna go crunch, crunch, diagonal, diagonal. To the chest, then to the elbow. Keeping that butt down and our belly button tucked in. You don't want to raise those hips at any moment. Your shoulders are over your wrist. And let's come up. Great, that was the first round. So now here's your break, 60 seconds. Enjoy it. Alright, break is almost over. So we're gonna start again with the squats and then the side leg lift. So let's go, squat, side leg lift, squat, side leg lift. Add the jump whenever you want, or don't add it, it's up to you. And let's keep going. And let's come and lift the leg. 1, 2, and down to plank, jump back, leg lifts, and jump to plank. All right, and let's go down. We'll come onto our back, and let's go down with the legs, and then up with the hips, and coming up with your head whenever you want. You can stay down if you want, keeping those abs engaged. And roll up, and let's go side lunge, leg lift, squat, leg lift, side lunge, leg lift, and squat. Add the jump whenever you're ready, and leg lift, side lunge, leg lift, squat jump, side leg lift, side lunge. And let's come down into our plank. And here I started with the knee to elbow and then knee to chest. You can start in whichever order you want to, doesn't matter. Hips down, belly button is tucked in. And last one, let's come up and break time. So enjoy your 60 seconds. I'll see you in a few. And let's start again. So let's go for that squat, side leg lift, squat, side leg lift. We've got 2 more rounds and then it's over. And let's get ready. Leg lifts into plank and jump into plank, jump back, leg lifts. Keeping our hips down in the plank. And let's come down after this. We'll do our ab series, so legs down, then hips up. Go up with the head whenever you want. You don't even have to do that if it's too hard. What's important here is that we're engaging the lower abs, keeping the belly button tucked to the ground. All right, let's come for the side lunges. And add the jump whenever you're ready. You don't have to do it if you don't feel like it. You're still getting an effective workout without the jumps. All right, let's come down into plank after this. And knee to chest, knee to elbow, knee to chest, knee to elbow. Don't lift those hips, keep that belly button tucked in, shoulders over the wrist, head is straight. Don't let it dangle in between your shoulders. Great, and last one, and finished. Awesome. So let's take a break, 60 seconds, enjoy it, get a drink of water, whatever you want to do. All right, break is over. We're gonna start with the squat, side leg lift. I'm already starting with the jump, but you do whatever feels right for you. Great job, last one. And we're going to lift the legs and then jumping into plank and then back. Lift the legs, jump into plank and back. Taking this as fast as you want, whatever feels right. And let's come down after this. And let's bring those legs down. I'm already lifting my head, but you do what's good for you. Down with the legs, and then up with the hips. Engaging those lower abs. And let's come up and come for a side lunge series. I'm already going for the jump here, but like I said with the other moves, you do what's good for you. You can stay with the squat or you can jump with me. Either way, both are effective. And let's come down and into a plank. So knee to chest, then knee to elbow. Knee to chest, then knee to elbow. Hips are under, don't lift them up. I know it's hard, but you can do it. And release. Good job, guys. Let's just come up and we're just gonna take a nice stretch. Let's just relax and just grab our foot. We'll just stretch out our quad here. And other side. All right, release. And we'll come down to the mat. First high lunge. And then we'll drop the knee and we'll grab the foot behind. You can grab it with the same arm. You don't have to do opposite like I am. And let's just stretch that leg. And other side. Let's stretch that leg. One side might be more tense and stiff. Don't worry about it. Come up. And let's just grab our hands behind, just stretching our chest and our arms. Let's stretch our arm to the side and other side. And let's just stretch our neck to the side, down, diagonally, and to the other side. And we're finished. I hope you guys liked that video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!